Hey y'all.
Hey.
It is garden tour day again.
Yay.
We're super excited. What do we have right here?
Baby green beans. Actually, teenage green beans. A whole cluster of them right there.
Pick. A few days out, aren't they?
Yep.
And these are the, what are these?
Antigua.
Nope, these are the red peanut beans.
Oh yeah, these are the red peanut. I'm not even thinking. These are the red peanut beans. The Antigua's over there and over there.
Yep.
Yep. So yeah, we have a cluster down here that were even closer. These are the ones that got flooded, and they don't look like super healthy, but they're still here.
They're covered in blooms.
They're covered in blooms. So.
Hey, come here. I just saw something over here.
Uh-oh.
Look at this Antigua bean.
Ooh, I can't see.
See that green bean? There's another one a couple days out. See right there, baby?
Yep.
Looks like the whole 6-week beans versus 8-week beans is not going to overlap. It's going to be all at once.
I better get my canning jars out and sterilize.
Yes.
But anyway.
We're going to be cranking out the green beans soon.
And we planted right here staggered rows of calendula flowers, and it was a little late to plant them. Didn't even know I had the seeds. I found the seeds in my box and I was like, oh, I need to grow these. So we put them in, but it hasn't rained and we've watered them a couple of times, but I don't know if they're going to do anything or not. Yeah. We'll see. It's really,
we went from
flooding
as y'all saw, to this.
I think we're nearly drought conditions at this point.
I mean, yeah.
There's a chance of rain tonight, though. The radar keeps teasing me. It'll look promising for a while, and then all of a sudden everything disappears. And it's right now.
We watered yesterday. We watered each row. We don't set out a sprinkler and water the whole garden, mainly because my water pump doesn't have enough pressure to run the sprinkler.
Yeah, it's been on the fritz. He's kind of been babying it to make it work. So we're individually watering each plant, tomato and pepper, and doing the best we can right now, and trying to keep everything alive.
It's doing good. I mean, everything is healthy.
Yeah. My melons, my friend gave me, all but one survived, and they're doing really well. My Kajari melon is still happy, so I'm happy about that, because
this is the only one that died right here.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it was because the kids lost the tag.
Yeah, it's definitely dead.
Yeah, it's dead.
It's got some eggs on it too.
Now. Dead.
So we're killing these eggs.
Yeah, kill those.
Yep. But look at the corn. All the corn we planted.
I don't think we showed them the corn.
No, I think we showed where we planted it. Maybe. I can't remember.
I don't remember if we showed you. It's
Maybe
been
not.
A really crazy couple of weeks, and we planted corn right here. If we didn't show you already, I can't remember. And put that cattle panel in.
This is where the beets were. I mean, the radishes.
Yeah, the radishes. Yeah. We planted more cucumbers because we need more cucumbers in our life. And we did this whole row, and two of mine. Three of mine sprouted, and Derek's entire row.
I planted on this side of the T-post, and Jenna planted on this side.
Same packet, same day, same soil, and whatever reason.
I don't know, but Jenna has 3, and I have like
a bunch.
13 or so probably.
We have more seeds, so I'm gonna come in and put more in the ground.
Yeah.
We also threw dill in on the other side. Again, we haven't had any rain.
Late for dill. Jack's stepping on our green beans. But
I'm gonna look right here at this cluster.
Oh yeah, come over here, Jack. There was a cluster here. We're really gonna be picking beans pretty soon, y'all.
Let me see if I can find the one that was really. They were looking pretty close the other day.
We are so excited to have green beans, y'all, because the last 2-3 years have been
awful for us.
Flopped. Oh, everything.
Right there
really,
to your right,
besides
in
tomatoes.
the yellow plant.
Ooh, look at that.
Oh,
that's not the big cluster.
No,
though.
I can't find my big cluster.
There's some bigger ones underneath there.
Oh yeah, that one's almost there.
That one right there is almost big enough to pick.
Yep, this one's about big enough to pick.
Yep.
They're getting there.
A few days.
Yep. We're gonna be covered up in green beans, and I am really happy.
Yes.
You almost stepped on my cucumbers. You're fired. I'm kidding.
We fired our last videographer.
Yeah. Just don't tell her. She doesn't know she's fired, but I'm sorry about the last garden tour if it made you a little bit seasick, car sick feeling. Our videographer was a little unsteady with the camera. But anyway, she doesn't know she's fired. She's just not been asked to come back and record.
Exactly. Kill that joker.
We've been hand picking. Oh, there's larvae. Some creepy bug on my finger. Look, there's Mexican bean noodle larvae. We have really.
See that larva?
That larva is terrible. They will eat your plants. Ooh.
You just kill them.
When they get bigger, they turn like neon yellow, and if you accidentally bump one with your finger, it pops on you and your fingertips.
And they look like they have little spikes on them, but they're not really spiky.
I don't like them. But they will like decimate your whole entire
crop of
green beans overnight. Like one time we got them really bad, but it was at the end of the summer, so it was like probably our third round of green beans that year. And we came out one day and it was like skeletal plants, and we were like, well, I guess green beans are done this year.
Yeah, but these green beans are so healthy.
Yeah,
right
and
now,
the kids have handpicked, so we're not overridden with those bugs because they have just picked and picked and picked bugs like crazy.
And we'll have them come pick more bugs.
Yeah,
because it works.
Yep. That's the best organic pest control I know.
There's a weed.
I'm throwing a shoe. Whoop, there we go.
And we have some weeds. We haven't weeded the garden in a while, but they're not taking over yet.
Yeah.
So,
we haven't weeded the garden since the last video, I don't think.
No.
I mean, we picked a few here and there, but...
Yeah, like this tall one.
Yeah.
This drives me nuts. So.
Yeah, sticking out of the... We weeded the sweet potatoes last night.
Just pull it up. Throw it on the ground.
Yeah.
And this guy.
Last week, we had internet issues, so we only ended up with 3 videos out all week. Hopefully, we'll have more this week, but it's a lot going on right now, so...
Yeah.
Been pretty busy, and... So, alright, potatoes. These potatoes look amazing. These on the end we put in later, so they're smaller, but these were the main crop of potatoes
Those are the first ones.
And they are crazy.
I think this is the best our potato plants have ever done.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if tall potato plants means anything, but we've never had them grow this tall.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
On that.
I see that.
But we've done, like I said, the kids have picked the bugs, hand-picked bugs, and done really well.
It's work. I mean, it really works. So,
All
we're
right.
going to go over here.
Squashes. Squash. So when I got so excited and squealed about my little bitty baby squash, all of those died. And a couple more died, but I look ridiculous. I forgot to bring my, oops, I ripped the top off. Ta-da!
Our first squash. Yes, we love squash.
A little bit dirty.
Salt and pepper and butter.
I know what I'm having for breakfast. And there's
Squash
one over
for
here.
breakfast?
Yep. I'm having squash. I'm having squash for breakfast. Soon I'll be having squash for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Pretty soon.
It's beautiful. There's several more, not big enough yet, but there's several more on there. So one day you come out and you have little baby squash, and before you know it, they grow up on you. Not ready to pick.
Wow.
And I say, get in my belly.
You are a nut, babe.
Oh, I'm so happy about this squash. I'm so excited.
So look here.
I'm still looking at squash, man.
I know.
There's one that's not quite ready.
Not quite. But look at all these cucumbers.
We may have planted our cucumbers a little thick, so.
Yeah, we decided next time we're just going to put them on one side of the trellis. But we have cucumbers.
Or stagger them where they're spread out, like alternating.
But on both sides, there's just full of baby cucumbers right now.
There's one that was kind of growing a little funny. Yeah, it's getting fatter instead of longer. This is a market more, which is your typical slicing style, and it's obviously not growing like a...
I just got a squash bug.
I'm tempted to pick it, but I think I'm going to leave it a little longer. See if it'll grow anymore. See it, babe?
Yeah, I see it. It'll grow a little bit better.
Yep. It's grown since the last time, but again, we've just been hand-picking bugs, and the rain, all that flooding kind of made everything a little bit stunted or kind of puny for a little bit, but that's all bounced back.
It's the exact opposite issue now.
Yeah, we need rain. I'm like, really bad. We're praying for rain.
So we have, these are the...
We missed our okra, so we'll get to it in a minute.
The pineapple tomatillos, right here.
I think so.
These?
Yep.
They look like weeds to me, but they're pineapple tomatillos.
It's really
right
funny
here.
because I tried to grow ground cherries for years. I would start them and they would never sprout. And I mean for years since I've been gardening. The first year of garden I've been trying to grow them. And then last year, I don't know how many years in, I finally looked at my cup and it had this little bitty funny looking weed, and I was like, so I Googled, like for the first time ever, genius, what does a baby ground cherry plant look like? And it was like, oh, so all these years, every time they would come up, I would pluck them thinking they were a weed, thinking they were going to sprout and look like a tomato or a pepper. Apparently they look like a weed.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, so this year and last year we have ground cherries, and now I know, and we will never pluck them out as weeds again.
So we have peppers.
Lots of chili peppers. Again, these 9 plants are I bought at a nursery because my chili peppers didn't sprout.
Yep.
So they're way ahead of the rest of my plants, but they've got blooms. My plants, a lot of them have blooms on them.
They're doing great. I mean,
my milkweeds are going crazy in the middle of the pepper plants. Milkweeds are... That's where it's at, y'all.
Milkweeds?
Oh, right here.
Oh, I see, yeah. We'll weed.
Yeah, we'll weed.
In a day or so.
We get all that spare time.
Like we said, things are kind of crazy right now.
We missed our okra. The okra's just getting bigger. Nope, no little baby okras yet.
It'll probably get a good bit taller before.
All these squash plants over here, they were like 4 or 5 up here. They were underwater and they've just slowly been dying.
Away.
We've been trying, but they just slowly died off. But I figured we'll leave the bug seed on them.
Yeah.
So we've been picking bugs off of everything. These are looking a little wilty. We watered last night.
Yeah.
So our peppers are looking, I mean, they're wilty a little bit just from the heat, but they're doing good.
Yeah, we went from 70-degree days to 95-degree days, like flipping a switch.
It was like
so. Obviously, there's an adjustment period for the plants. The tomatoes are doing well with it. What?
You go in my basket.
Yes.
Zinnias. This one Kylie planted and it's gorgeous. She told me I could pick it and bring it to the house, but I haven't yet. We need to and go put it. Oh, isn't that beautiful? I love how they have these little other petals that look like flowers. Oh, they're just so pretty.
They are.
They make me happy. And the sunflowers are huge. We don't have any opening up yet, but they're giant. This one has a bunch of heads on it, but they're facing that way because the sun was facing that way.
The sunflowers are on the berm, which is about 1.5 feet high, but they're still taller than me.
Yeah.
So most of them.
They're taller than me. I don't know how they managed that.
Yeah. So anyway, tomatoes, right?
Yep. The Derek and Jack stuck one pole across, and we went ahead and you were able to make the bamboo reach the whole length. You didn't split it.
Yeah, we don't want to get into that.
Yeah, Derek's not super proud of his trellises, but they work, so I'm happy. But I came through and I've been tying them up. I'm out of tape. I forgot to get some more, and I ran out yesterday, but I've tied up everything that was, well, there's one like laying on the ground. Mostly I've tied up everything.
Everything was tied up yesterday.
Yeah, we'll get some more tape. We'll just have to grab some. And I need to sucker. I had to come through and heavily prune. I mean, I scalped these plants where they had like 2 branches in the top. That was it because after all that rain and then it's been humid, they were getting fungus of some sort. I don't really know what it was. I looked it up and it was brown spots on the leaves. And they said it was best to go ahead and cut those leaves off and discard them, or the branches. And because it will spread up the plant, but you can often stop it. And it's not one that will necessarily kill your plants. It's just something good for your plant. So I just went through and scalped everything, and they've
launched. Yeah.
And then I need to sucker them. I mean, they're crazy again, and we need to weed. But I mean, look at all these. What we can do with 167 tomato plants?
Make a bunch of.
There might be a few more because we have grabbed a few suckers. Not many.
Yeah.
We've put a few suckers in there.
A bunch of tomato sauce.
Yeah.
Spaghetti sauce.
Well, we need to do salsa. With all these peppers, we'll be able to do salsa.
That would be delicious.
Yum.
I love salsa.
Alright, there's lots of there's mosquitoes now. Lots of baby tomatoes, so let me find some. Do you want me to reenact when I see them, like what I did the first time?
Yes, right here.
I don't think I have to reenact.
They look like Mr. Stripey's right here.
Ah! It's baby tomatoes! He laughs at me. Look! Oh. That makes me so happy. So very happy. Okay, where?
There's our green vernissage, maybe? I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Those look like green vernissage.
Look at them, aren't they pretty? Look. And look how big they're getting. These don't get, if these are green vernissage, I think they are. They don't get very big, so they'll get.
They look like green vernissage.
I think they are. I just want to hug them. Look, this is the plant that fell down. I didn't tie it up. Look, it's got a wonky one. It's got a little, it's 2 of them at least fused together. When you have a bloom, they call it like I think they call it multifloral. See how these have 1 bloom and then 1 little baby tomato right here? And this one's all weird. This one had 2 or probably 2 blooms, it looks like, that fused together. And so they form a funky little tomato. Ooh, these must be San Marzanos. Oh yeah, oh, that one's getting, they look like they're getting bottom, rot on their bottom ends, so it's not good. That's weird. It's not like soft. Oops, well, it fell off. This one fell over, guys.
I would let that lay over on the ground until tomorrow.
Well, you can see we got a good bit of leaf curl. When your plants are stressed, the leaves curl when they get not enough water or too much water. Pretty much that's what they do. This is fresh. I was making sure I had this a fresh branch, but yeah, we've got a lot of leaf curl. I mean, he watered last night, but it's just
it's so
it's on the ground too. Oh, my poor tomatoes. They need a little love. A little TLC.
Some. Yes.
But I'm gonna go smell like tomatoes now, so that makes me happy. All right, I'm gonna step over. Okay, I think I showed you most of my exciting tomatoes. There was one, and I don't know where it went. Oh, over here, it's getting so big.
Oh yeah.
This was another one of those that had multi.
Bug tried to find my eyeball.
Yuck, multi flowers that turn into a big wonky tomato, but it still tastes yummy. May not end up being beautiful, but it's okay. All right.
That's right.
Lots of tomatoes.
Then we have tomatoes.
More tomatoes.
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 Here's some more tomatoes.
Oh look, there's tomatoes.
Then we have corn, which is getting tassels on some of it.
It's a lot of it's as tall as I am.
And then
Again,
right here, we have a baby squash plant. One right there, and then we have somehow two right here, and then oh look,
There's another one.
another squash plant hiding in the corn right there.
We were like, just put a squash plant here,
Yeah,
and we're going to put
we
a squash
did, and
plant
it's working.
here, and we'll just
So
add
far.
one over here.
Then we put what?
We put several, but there's only two.
I see two. One right here,
Oh,
that milkweed.
There's one there, and then there was a baby sprouted right there in the middle of those weeds. You can't really see
it, Jack?
Yep. Down.
We've got to weed again.
And then our beloved sweet potatoes. So they look phenomenal. At least we think they do, because it's the first time
We've never grown them, but they look like they're growing
been
good.
Successful.
Yeah.
When we did this, I was intending to put the one vines more than the other bushes more. And so my intent was to put the bushing kind on the inside and the vining kind on the outside, so it could vine and bush. But apparently I did them backwards.
Yep.
And these ones are vining and these ones are not vining so much, but it really is.
It's all
not
gonna
that
be
big
fine.
of a deal. There's another zinnia. This was given to me, the pack of seeds, by a sweet lady that lives down the road. She brought them by and dropped me some seeds off.
Yep.
She thought I would appreciate them. Those are her favorite, and she loves them, and she was right. I do. I love them too. All right, here they are. They've taken off.
Like crazy. It's awesome.
It was really good. This one was the one, the Moon and Stars, I was not sure about. I actually thought it was going to die. I didn't think it was going to make it, but it looks really good. It's like all of them are really taking off.
Going nuts.
Our leucogourds look really good. They've sprouted. And there's actually two in some of these holes. I probably should thin them. Haven't yet. Come down here. There's our watermelons. Come to here. These are the Crimson Sweet, and then these are the Sugar Babies, I believe, and they'll bush more than vine. These ones are vining. These ones are bushing. And then we have all kinds of cantaloupe melons.
I see blooms
Lots
on my
of them.
cantaloupes.
They look really
Cantaloupes
good.
are my favorite.
They are.
Watermelon, for some reason, I just don't care much for it, but I love
And our
cantaloupe.
one little lone acorn squash. The other
Yes.
ones did not sprout. These, we need to train these to the trellis.
Well, they're not quite long enough
No,
yet.
some of those over there are getting they're not quite big enough, but these are the Minnesota midget melons, and they're gonna grow up the trellis. They're gonna look really good. And then we got some squash or some pumpkins, crucials, and winter luxury pie. I can never remember. I'm like, what was that again? So anyway, these are really taking off. I'm excited about this. Not having to fight with grass and weeds.
I
to
love
get to
this
them.
fabric.
Yeah.
Isn't it nice?
Yeah, it's really nice. You did a good job. So, anyway, hope you enjoy the garden tour, and thanks for enjoying it with us as we watch our garden grow and you watch it with us.
Yes.